Welcome to Home Team Advantage. This is Mike Egan to my right, and I'm Gary Giambetti, and we're here to discuss some Hibbing High School sports and hopefully some professional sports because
We have professional teams in Minnesota.
we think we have professional teams in
Yes.
Minnesota.
I was wondering that when I drove in today, the flags were at half mast at the post office. I didn't know if that was for the Wild or the Timberwolves or the
Well,
Twins.
maybe, probably could have been all three of them. So, because it would be for the Vikings, but they haven't played yet. So.
No, the hype's starting though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the big schedule review last
Yeah.
night, and who cares?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Why is the schedule release that important? Is the NFL that important where the schedule release is a big deal?
Well, they made what, 5 primetime games, I guess. The
Well,
first game's against the Packers.
Yeah, well, that was something that I heard all day that they wanted because Micah Parsons won't be back till like week 5 or 6.
Mm.
So they won't have to deal with him in that first game. But then they go to Green Bay, I think, in November, and I'm sure it'll be a little bit cold then. And
Ron's looking up the schedule right now. Nope.
Today is National Peace Officers Memorial Day.
Oh,
mm,
and
All
then
flags are at half.
okay.
and
National
then
Peace
I
Officers.
regret saying anything because that's a great
Yes,
tradition.
it
that
is.
should be followed.
No, I know you were just
Or the
joking
Men in Blue.
around.
Yep.
So. But National Peace Officers Day, so the
Memorial.
Memorial
Day.
Day, so the flags are at half staff for them.
8:50.
All right, here we go. High school sports.
Yeah.
Base above. Been very, very good to me.
Yeah, it has.
Boys got beat by Rapids.
They got beat 6-4 by Rapids, made a nice comeback, but again, Rapids just when they need a hit, they get it.
Yeah.
And they hit the ball hard. And it's tough to beat that team. And their coach says they haven't been hitting well all season, but they were like 6 and 7 when they came into the game. But again, I don't know what their schedule is, but I know they play a lot of tough teams. So that's maybe they're finally starting to come around. And I looked at him and said, well, when you make the state tournament again, I'm going to give you a text.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
Well, you better have his phone on speed dial because you'll be calling him.
Yeah, well, but then the next day they took on Rock Ridge. They lost earlier to the Wolverines, I think like 8-1 or something. And Rock Ridge started the game with a single, and Hibbing got a double play and got to third out, and then Hibbing came up and scored 5 runs in the first inning, hitting the way Grand Rapids hits.
Yeah.
It was I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was hit after hit after hit after hit, and they got the 5 runs. They gave up, I think, 3 in the fourth inning, and so it's 5-3. And then they came back in the bottom of the fourth, I believe, and scored 6 more runs. Or again, they hit the ball, and the team is capable, very capable of doing some damage in the playoffs. But they have to hit like that. But you want to score more than in just 2 innings. I mean, that you're not going to count on getting a 5-run inning or a 6-run inning every time. But you got to get 1 or 2, just chip away, get 1 or 2.
But if you're consistently hitting the ball hard, whether you score a run or not, it's going to come.
Yeah, put it in play. You never
Yep.
know, because they can make an error or do whatever. I mean, when you strike out, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
Doesn't help anybody. Which ask Matt Wallner about that. I mean, he's been sent down to the Saints because he.
Should have went to the Saints a long time ago.
Well, we'll talk about that maybe
The
later.
Twins time.
But yeah, so now they have their tournament coming up. The Mike Bugliosi Wood Bat tournament starts today. I gotta get to find the games. I know that Roseau plays. Wait a second. I'll find it here. I hate to waste
At
time.
least they'll have good weather for it.
Yes. Cloquet and Roseau play at 4:30 today, and then Hibbing and Proctor play at 7 p.m. tonight. And then tomorrow at 10 o'clock, Roseau and Hibbing, 12:30, Roseau and Proctor. At 3 o'clock, it's Cloquet and Proctor. Then at 5:30, it's Cloquet and Hibbing. So if you want to go back, if you want to see how baseball's meant to be played,
Yeah, who supplies all the wooden bats?
well, I'm sure they got to buy them. They probably have to buy them themselves unless I don't know if the
Each team
school
or the
gives.
school?
Yeah, maybe the school. I don't know, but
Okay.
I think probably the kids on the team probably pay for maybe
One
their
or two?
own. I don't
Wow.
know. We'll see. I've never asked that, so I don't know
Huh.
how they get their bats. But that's the way baseball's supposed to be played, not with these.
Aluminum.
Well, yeah, I think
Graphite.
aluminum. Yeah, BB core or whatever they
Yeah.
are now.
Same stuff they use on the space shuttle.
Yeah, yeah. So that should be fun. If it's nice out tomorrow, it'll be a good day to spend at the ballpark. Help out the Hibbing. I'm sure they'll charge maybe an entry fee, or and then
Yeah.
you can hit the concession stand and help the team out with some money, get them some money.
Or you could be like you, just go into the men's room and take that press button off the toilet and just show it to them when you walk through the door.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I do. The softball team has lost some. Rock Ridge, I saw them play Rock Ridge last week, and Rock Ridge is loaded. They're good. They hit the ball a ton. Hibbing, they lost 17-2, I think, and they've lost a couple other games in there. But today now they have at 1:00 they play Moose Lake, Willow River, and then at 4:30 they play, I think, Silver Bay down at Bennett Park.
Oh, really?
So
They're not playing on
no, they're using Bennett Park.
the hell? Why?
Because that's where they're meant to play, I guess.
Oh, I'm glad the school spent all that money to put a softball field out at the
Yeah,
neighborhood for them.
yeah. So, but and probably in the long run, it's probably better for them because you get such true hops on a turf field that you don't know how to field them sometimes on a dirt field. And I've seen that. I think that happened with the Rock Ridge baseball team the other day. They're so used to playing on that turf that they got to, you get on that grass and dirt infield.
a little
and
different
you get a
bounce
little
to
different bounce to it.
Yep.
There's not a true bounce. Girls and boys track are at the Steve Kersey invite tomorrow at Rock Ridge High School. So good luck to them.
Yep.
I can't remember. We could go over a lot of stuff, I suppose, but I don't remember anymore when their last meet was.
They were in Cloquet Tuesday.
Oh, were they?
Tuesday or Wednesday? Yeah, they were over there.
Oh,
Yeah. I think they came in second. The girls did.
well, I'll look
Or
online today.
overall. So
So good luck to every team there. I mean, I know there was a junior high meet in Chisholm last night. I
Right.
don't know if Hibbing was there or not, but I'm sure they were.
Yes,
I don't
they
know why
were.
they wouldn't be. So good luck to them. Tennis played in the semifinals of 7A yesterday and beat Duluth Marshall 6-1. And then, of course, they hooked up with Rock Ridge in the finals, and Rock Ridge won 7-0. And so Rock Ridge once again.
you say that so elegantly.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
they lost.
Yeah, they lost 7-0, and from what I understand, he tried to go strong in doubles and didn't work out. So now it's hindsight's 2020. Do you just stick with your normal lineup? And
Yeah. Now, is that team or individual?
that was team.
Okay.
The individuals are probably coming up this week.
Okay.
So, and I'm sure we might get a couple. We could get a couple doubles teams down the state. So we'll see what happens there.
Good.
But yeah, Rock Ridge has been so dominant in tennis, and again, probably because you have indoor courts. So it's time for Hibbing to step up here and do something about that.
Even if they put a balloon over it,
Well,
The ten-
whatever. I mean, just so you can play,
so you can play.
and practice or
Yeah.
whatever.
Even the pickleball guys would like that.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
Yeah, I could put that dome over the one down at Bennett Park,
yeah, that's true too.
and
That'll be the next high school sport,
probably,
Pickleball.
yeah, don't doubt it.
It's for all those 80-year-old seniors that have
I'm surprised.
before they graduate.
I'm surprised you haven't heard anything about lacrosse, or have you?
I haven't been to Wisconsin for a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Boom.
Boom, boom, yeah. Okay, Jimmy Fallon.
We don't have enough kids to support the teams we have
Yeah,
now.
well,
How are we gonna put a
lacrosse.
lacrosse team in? But, you know, if you do a lacrosse team for the boys, you gotta do one for the girls too.
That's
So-
right. And Rapids has it, I believe. Rapids has lacrosse. So,
Yes, they do. I saw it
Yeah.
on the news the other night. They were playing Duluth. Duluth is really big into it.
so that, I think that takes care of,
It's got track, baseball, softball, golf.
oh, the golf team. Yeah, that's right.
Boy, lucky you got me.
They had the Lake Superior Conference meet. It was a two-day affair. One day was at Ridgeview. The second day was at the country club. And I told him Hibbing didn't do that poorly. I mean, they probably third or fourth, the girls, and third or fourth for the boys. Ava Sadness finished fifth individually, so she medaled in that. I didn't see a Hibbing boy in the medals.
Okay.
So I don't remember. If they did, I apologize.
How
But
are things at the golf course? Have you been out yet?
Yeah, I know things are looking really good.
Good.
Sometimes you can't judge the greens yet because you don't know if they're slow or if they're fast yet, which will change come June, July, August.
Oh, yeah.
Then you're going to know they're going to be fast.
Fast.
So, but yeah, no, good for them. I think we have a meet here on, check on Wednesday. Well, there's a girls' invitational that starts at 9 a.m. next Wednesday at the country club. And I don't know if they have their Hibbing invite anymore or not, to be honest with you. That used to be on a Friday, I think early in May, but I don't see that.
They replace that with the fundraising tournament they have,
I
For the
don't
high
know,
school?
Maybe.
the golf scramble.
Well, that's coming up, what, the 5th? Or no, sometime in June,
Yeah.
they're doing that again. So, you know, if you want, get out there.
Hey, I got a, what do they call it when you get a news report that's something nobody else knows about?
Little breaking news.
Breaking news. And by the way, we're not Fox. Hoops on Howard is bringing back, or I'm sorry, the Chamber's bringing back Hoops on Howard.
Well, yeah, you were telling me that a
Yeah,
couple weeks
well,
ago.
it's official now.
Well,
So it's going to be open to, I think, 7 through 12, and then 18 and above. And it'll be played on Friday, the same day as the sidewalk days. And hopefully they'll have a few good teams signed up to play. It's always fun to watch the young kids play.
now, is it going to be on Howard Street, or did you say it was going to be on the side?
It's going to be on Howard Street.
Oh, it's going to be on
Yeah.
Howard Street. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They couldn't put it there, thinking of putting it on the avenue sides, but you got food vendors there, so I don't think it'd be wise to have your basketball hit the taco stand.
Taco stand. You and I are thinking the same thing because I was going to say taco stand.
Uh,
But yeah, no, that's a great event.
yeah, and they
I'm
got
sure the First Avenue Mile will
First
probably
Ever
be the
Miles
same night
is that night. Yes,
on that Friday, and so they'll hopefully, you know, it'll be. I think what is it, the third year for the mile again, or is it second? I think
second
it's
year. No, third year for
I think.
that, and they're also going to have vendors and events on First Avenue. So it's open both First Avenue and Howard. I think there's a car show and some other stuff. So hopefully the weather will be nice and it'll be a nice turnout for everything.
Is
So-
there? Isn't it like now? This year is the 250th birthday of our republic.
Of the United States, yes. I'm glad
Yeah.
you watched the news. It's the 130th anniversary for Hibbing.
Hibbing.
133rd.
I'm sorry,
33rd.
133rd.
Are we doing anything for that for the 250th? Are we doing anything special?
I think during the Jubilee, they're going to really push for the 250th anniversary. They're going to have extra floats and parade
Bands,
stuff, bands, hopefully.
Hopefully.
But and the other thing I found out is most high school bands after the second week in July are done. So that's why they have a hard time
Mhm.
getting and then if you want the drum and bugle corps from
Chisholm.
Chisholm to come, you got to put a little gas on the bus.
And
if
you're
you
not
want-
referring to ethanol gas.
Right. And if you want to get you used to have the Canadian team, bagpipes come down, but that's costs money. So, and we'll see. Hopefully I'm sure it'll be nice. It always is. And just if anyone's interested, the construction on Howard Street, if you go by there now, the fence is out they're going to move that all the way back. So there'll be room for people to sit on the sidewalk and watch the parade. So
All right, so now when are those buildings scheduled to come down? As long as
last
we're
month,
talking about it. Yeah.
they're a month behind,
All right.
but the buildings will be down prior to the Jubilee.
Hmm.
So,
Well, I just asked because I'm sure people are going to ask me, or they're going to ask you, or they're going to ask somebody in town when this is going to happen.
Yeah, it's
mean-
there's been some interesting things that have come up concerning that project. So,
Mhm.
but as of right now, the demolition is scheduled to be done before the Jubilee.
All right, so who's going to relocate all the pigeons?
Most of them are probably going to be buried next to
Buried?
you.
All right, perfect. I want to be known as the
They've already
Birdman.
eliminated the pigeons.
I'm already known as
Did
the
you know
Birdman.
that? I know you are. That's why I didn't want to bring it up. But your softball games, it was Birdman and popcorn, right?
Right, definitely.
See, I know. I read your autobiography.
Oh, where would you find that
It was right behind the comic section.
section? Thank you. That's right where it belongs.
What would you do without me? Huh?
I know. You fill me in on so much about my life that I don't even know about. So thank you very, very little.
No problem.
It's all true.
Wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll tell you when the individual sections for tennis, or is it? Tuesday will be individual tennis. That'll be in Cloquet. So I don't, maybe Wednesday too as well. I think there'd be 2 days, but maybe not.
Cloquet outdoors?
Yeah, they would have outdoors. It'd
Okay.
be Tuesday and Thursday if we get anybody to advance.
And if it's raining, they'll go to Rock Ridge.
They'll go to Rock Ridge if it rains. Yeah, they'll go to the Virginia indoor tennis and pickleball
Yeah.
courts. But I guess they did play outside yesterday
Nice.
over there. So, and congratulations to Coach Conda. I mean, those kids were. He's a really young team. I know Isaiah is a senior. Benny Galley's a senior. Tyler Fisher. I don't know, I'm going to forget somebody. Kellen Elsner, senior. And he had some very talented
Yep.
seniors. And he's got a lot of younger kids. So hopefully they take this experience and
Good.
move on.
How many years has Gary been coaching? Do you know?
Oh, God, I don't know.
About
It's
as long
gotta
as
be
you've been
over-
reporting,
yeah,
isn't it?
probably 30 years.
Huh.
I bet. Maybe more.
Wow.
Maybe a little less, but maybe a little more. So, and at second place, you can't sneeze at it. I mean, that's an accomplishment. It's not going to state, but not every team can go. All right,
I wanted to do a little shout out real quick
Okay.
too, to Gail Nusich. I understand she's a little under the weather, and we want to wish her a quick and hopefully healthy return. And there was one person that did a lot for volleyball in this community, and that was Gail Nusich.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I hope she gets better.
Yeah.
Let's pray, thoughts and prayers with
Yep.
the Nusich family.
how you like Dennis? Dennis, he's quite the character, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I saw him at the grocery store, but he did not say anything
Oh, okay.
to me about her. So I don't. Maybe they don't want it.
Maybe I spoke too soon. I'm
No.
sorry, but
That's all right. No, we gotta get her through whatever she's dealing with.
okay. Pro sports. Let's
All
go.
right. Like we asked before, do we have pro sports teams in this state?
Well, we have ones that really know how to hype you and then dump you, like an old girlfriend.
That's right. And no better. Well, the Vikings are one. That's beside the point.
Yeah.
But the one team that the Minnesota Wild.
I want to get you fired up though, because the Wild and the Timberwolves are really getting screwed by the officials,
Well,
and not only just the officials on the floor, but the officials back in New York who make all the decisions.
oh well, I guess I don't know what you're referring to now. I mean, I've seen.
Well, I'm referring to the Timberwolf game.
Oh,
The guy elbows poor Nas in the neck.
Victor Wembanyama
Yeah,
throws a
mean elbow.
purposeful elbow,
Yep.
hits Naz Reid in the face, gets ejected. But when it comes down to the NBA trying to do the right thing, they're never gonna, especially with San Antonio, they're not gonna do anything out of the ordinary to it. But he should have been suspended for a
Yep.
game or two.
And you can't tell me the Wild think it's screwed on a few calls. I mean, they had some calls against them that were very questionable, and they had other calls that should have won against. And I'm not just over. They got outplayed basically. They played one good game. They kept hitting. They did a body. They skated well, and they won the game. After that, they didn't play so well.
No, evidently they're the only team in NFL history or NHL history right now to have a 3-0 lead and then only get 7 shots on
Right.
net in the second and third periods alone. So right then and there you have an issue.
Well, and part of that too is, they brought in, well, with Faber there and his partner Quinn, they wore him out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're so tired by the end of the game he couldn't skate as well as he was. But so and then here comes the question we talked about in our pre-meeting was, does that mean the coach is going to be gone for the Wild? Or is the coach going to be gone for the Timberwolves if they lose?
Well, that was a story I saw come up on Apple News this morning, where can't remember what publication. It might have been the Star Tribune that came up with that. Is Chris Finch's job on the line in this game, which shouldn't be. But as far as John Hines, I mentioned to you that Edmonton, Chris Knobloch, I believe it is, took the Oilers to the 2 Stanley Cup Finals the last 2 years, and then this year they got exited out in the first round, and they fired him yesterday.
Yeah, and then they get a top draft pick too.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea, but how do you fire that coach? I mean,
well, it's part of the merry-go-round because then he'll probably end up somewhere else coaching.
Well, yeah, somebody I talked to yesterday said, yeah, they should hire him here.
Oh, there you go.
Because he got 2 teams to the Stanley Cup. I just don't. I should text Pat Micheletti and see if I can get him on, because he'd probably think I'm crazy. But I don't necessarily like him, and he doesn't care about that. Yeah, he doesn't care if I like him or not like him.
I like a coach that shows a little enthusiasm, but he doesn't really show anything.
Well, and the debate this year is was this the best Wild team ever? No, and then Paul Allen on KFan, I'll credit him with this, talked about, I think it was the 2002-2003 Wild, who came back from a 3-1 deficit and beat Colorado in the Western Conference
which was on TV last night.
Well, yeah, so it must have been nice to relive that a little bit. But I think that team was not the most talented team.
But they worked hard.
And they got the job done. Yeah. This team is probably the most talented team that the Wild have had. Yeah. But when you have 2 guys sitting in the tub not helping the club.
I was just going to say they're probably the most accident-prone team too.
I know.
Like you said earlier, we ever find out what's wrong with Harrison Ek? No, nobody knows.
No, I'm sure they'll come out and say. Yeah. Now that their season's over, they'll come out and say what was wrong with those 2 guys.
And he could have made a difference.
Oh, Brodin would have made a difference.
Oh, Middleton, he better be gone.
Well,
he had 3 goals for the other team.
Well, yeah, he was on the ice for a lot of Colorado's goals. Yep. And again, that's where Micheletti might think I'm nuts, but you know what? I don't care. I see. That's the eye test is what tells it. I know nothing about hockey. I'll admit it freely. When I watch the games, you can see what happens, and that's what you see.
I just looked at that 3rd goal that they scored to tie the game, and Middleton is sliding on the ground going opposite of where the guy was shooting. So what's that tell you?
That he made a wrong decision.
Yeah.
And again, and Wallstedt is that guy they have to keep.
Yeah, they're going to.
Because he's a very good goalie. But I guess he was down in his butterfly position before McKinnon tied the game up, and he found that spot just above his shoulder to tie the game up. And I think they go down way too soon myself. But if he's standing up, that shot probably hits his shoulder and goes up over the net, and then they probably end up winning that game. Bringing it back.
What do we know? We're just we're spectators.
We don't know anything.
We just yell at the TV.
I just which is pointless.
My TV's probably heard words that it's never heard over a broadcast. So,
and I really had to get myself going this morning over this because I knew he would talk about it. But now I can't remember anything else that I wanted to say. But yeah, make some changes. I don't think the Wolves and the Wild are good enough to win.
No, I don't think, and I
The
think
championship.
Yeah, the Wolves will probably lose tonight, which is unfortunate because, like you said too earlier, Randall hasn't played well for him. Rudy, I don't know what planet he's
Well,
on.
Rudy, unless he's dunking, doesn't matter. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
he's not an offensive force unless
No.
he's got 5 dunks,
Yeah,
and scores 12. He doesn't have to. All he has to do is score between 10 and 15 points a game, and if he gets them on dunks, that's fine.
but I'm pretty happy to see some of the younger players coming around now playing well. So maybe that looks good for the future. So we'll see.
Well, and I'll give Anthony Edwards credit for playing on 2 bad knees
Yeah,
at this point. At least
And-
he's out there giving it whatever he can give.
and who knows? Maybe next year the Alphabet Man from Milwaukee will be playing here.
Well, yeah, maybe that
So-
could be the case. But what do you do with the Fear of the Wild? Do you go after Austin Matthews?
I would. I don't think he's too happy in Toronto.
Well, no, he wants out.
Yeah.
No,
But what are you going to
whether-
give up for?
Well, that's the point. He's not going to be cheap.
yeah.
So you never know.
Give him
but
Erickson Ek.
well, yeah, at least Austin Matthews plays.
I firmly believe, and I've told this for years now, that the Wild need to get a couple of big guys that can actually skate and intimidate the other team. And yes, they've got
Nick Foligno and Marcus Foligno
and the other guy they just got,
and McCarron.
and McCarron, who's 6'7", probably 7 foot with skates. But they just don't. I don't know.
Well,
The Lingo brothers played well. I think they did.
if my point here, I don't know if we're going to go long or not, but if you're getting goals from Foligno's or from Nick, you got 2 goals from Foligno, you got a goal, I think, from who's the other guy?
McCarron.
Did McCarron get a goal in one of the
Yep,
games?
yep.
And Johansson scores.
Yep.
That's icing on the cake.
Right.
If your stars step up and do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
And Al Kaprizov or Boldy did not have, I don't think, a good
He did not have good
Colorado series,
Yeah.
but he had a good the Dallas series.
Yeah.
But maybe that was with Eriksson Ek, and now he didn't have Eriksson
And
Ek.
Caprice disappeared during the playoffs. Caprice.
Well, no, everybody thinks that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
No, yeah, he was leading the playoff league in scoring
Yeah, you Bruskin, you.
with assists and goals. So you can't say he had a poor series.
For him, he had a poor
Well,
series.
probably for the amount of money he's making. Well, we did
We
go
did
over,
it. That's all right.
but yeah, Ron loves us, so he doesn't care.
We're going over in the ratings anyway. So
But for Mike Egan, I'm Gary Giambetti. We'll see you again on Home Team Advantage.
For over 25 years, U.S. Bank, located at 211 East Howard Street in Hibbing, Minnesota, has provided office and studio space for Hibbing Public Access Television. We are thankful for their ongoing support. Up North Lettering specializes in embroidery and heat vinyl press applications, along with patches and letter jackets. For more information, call them at 218-966-7850. HPAT would like to thank them for their donation and support.